What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by, spending a few minutes of your time with me today. Today I wanted to talk to you in general about something I have come to call mental aids, okay? And in specific, I wanted to talk to you about this necklace that I have that I've been experimenting with. But before we get into the necklace specifically, let me talk to you about mental aids. Right now I'm going to list off a bunch of different mental aids so you can get a general idea of what I'm talking about here, okay? So in an abstract sense, all ideologies, philosophies, religions, theologies, any of this, all of these are mental aids. In a more concrete sense, all lucky charms, charm bracelets, lucky coins, lucky rabbit's foot, lucky dice, cards like tarot cards, crystals, candles, magic wands and staffs, seals, sigils, symbols, spells, school, stress balls, fidget spinners, all of these are mental aids. They all serve different purposes, right? They all have different reasons for a person to use them. Some are more powerful, some are more efficient, some are more dynamic than others, right? So let me tell you about this necklace, what this necklace is, okay? It's a very simple necklace. The necklace in and of itself is of little importance, like the design of it and so on and so forth, but here it is. Like I said, the design isn't important, but to me it sort of looks like water in a whirlpool. I'm not sure if it's focusing, but let me show you what the necklace really is. So it opens up like this. Inside is a circular piece of felt. And on the felt, there has been put 3 to 5 drops of therapeutic grade rose oil. So it smells just like roses in the middle of bloom, right? A beautiful smell. Now, let me tell you why there is rose oil and not some other sort of scent on this necklace. Rose oil in this concentrated form has the highest electrical value, you could say, out of all of the essential oils. Rose oil is buzzing at around 320 megahertz, okay? So when I wear this necklace, I envision it as having this high energetic level that is capable of absorbing lower frequencies or something like this, and is capable of boosting my own energy. You know what I mean? When I smell it, it almost wakes me up. It allows me to focus, right? Just like someone who uses a fidget spinner or something in their hands, or like me, I like to talk with my hands. I'm always doing something with my hands, right? Now, a reason why I went with essential oils, understand this. You have, in general, people talk about us having 5 senses. Those 5 senses are very interconnected with each other. In fact, they're all sharing the same points of reference in every way, shape, and form, in time and space, within your mind, and within your brain itself. So while I'm speaking to you right now, for example, there is a certain breathing pattern that's going on while I'm talking. My hands are moving in accordance to my voice. My tone of voice is changing. My facial expressions will change. This is because all of these 5 senses, all of the general cortexes of the brain are very synchronized and working together. And we know that scent is very closely and strongly linked to not only just taste, but to your sense of memory. Smells bring back memories very strongly. Have you ever walked into a place and it's reminded you of like your grandmother's house or something like this? You know, smells are very powerful. So smells can be very powerful when it comes to sort of controlling your own thought processes, your own programming, your own conditioning, right? You can begin to rewrite things by using a strong enough scent like rose oil in a necklace. And I'll illustrate this for you so you know what I'm talking about. Let's say I'm wearing this necklace, I'm driving to work, and someone cuts me off in traffic, right? Sometimes I might get a little irritated with them. You know what I mean? I might experience some negative thoughts, negative feelings and emotions that I would be better off not feeling. You know what I mean? Like, what good does it do me to get angry at a person who cut me off? It's already done. It's already in the past. Why should I keep living in that? I don't need to. But sometimes I'm not able to pull myself out of it on my own, right? So to train myself to do this, I can take a moment before I get mad. I can take a moment to take a deep breath and smell the roses and relax. And remember that I have a choice in the matter, that I can choose to get mad, I can choose to react in a negative way, or I can choose to stay centered, stay in my happy place, you could say, right? And not allow this external circumstance to control me, to influence me, right? Or let's say, because to be honest with you, I use this necklace like a power booster, like a power amplifier, okay? Like it allows me to stay positive in some negative circumstances. Like for another example, let's say like I'm just having a conversation with a coworker, and what if they do something that frustrates me a little bit? You know what I mean? Or they say something I don't really agree with. Well, I sort of imagine that this rose oil is affecting not only me, but them, because they can smell it too. So it's creating this calming, peaceful atmosphere where we don't have to debate. This even helps me on the internet. Like, you know how sometimes you can get into comment battles, comment wars, and things like this. Before I partake in any activity like this, I'm able to smell these roses and relax and make a conscious decision. I become aware by smelling the roses. It wakes me up. It puts me in the moment. I am present when I smell these roses. And it brings new meaning to the expression, stop and smell the roses. Stop and smell the flowers. You know what I mean? To live in the moment. To be aware of all of the decisions that you're making. Right? And so eventually, because smell is so closely linked to memories, eventually I won't need this necklace anymore. Like I said, it's just a mental aid. And I personally want to get to a place where I need no mental aid. Okay? So with practice, I will be able to disregard this necklace and recall this smell of roses, and it will bring me to my happy place anytime I'm in a situation like this. This is still a mental aid, but now it's purely mental. In reality, it was always purely mental with the necklace even, right? So, like I said, all sorts of different things can be used as mental aids, and really it has to do with the intention that you put into the mental aid. You know what I mean? Into the tool, into the physical external object. That is very important. But this necklace with this scent, the way I'm describing it to you, I'm sure you can imagine how dynamic, how useful this is at all times, because I'm wearing it a lot. Sometimes it's overwhelming. The first day I got it, I had to take it off and put it off to the side and sort of let it air out. It was a little too strong. Next time, like when I reload it or whatever, I'll probably put only like 2 drops, something that's very faint, but you know, it wears off, um, but it's so dynamic, and just being able to stop and smell it no matter what I'm doing, and you know, put me into this calm state of mind. And this is what mental aids are made to do, not always to calm you, right? People use like magic spells and symbols and things like this. They draw things on the ground. They have a wand or whatever, right? But a true magician, the magician is the wand. The magician is the deck of tarot cards. The magician is the candles. The magician is the altar itself. You see what I'm saying? So all of these external objects, what they are like anchors to give you a confidence booster. When you really need a confidence booster, it allows you to remain anchored to the physical world so you don't totally get sucked into the other side, basically. You see what I'm saying? So you don't totally get transported to the spirit world. You have some physical object that can act as an anchor. But also, a lot of people have a hard time believing in their own personal power when it comes to things like this. So a mental aid, an external mental aid, can act like I described this necklace, like a booster, a confidence booster. It boosts your power levels for real, you know, and you're able to walk through battle unmoved in a way, you see? Very powerful. And this is extremely inexpensive. It's affordable. You could go to different places. Like my sister made me this. I would recommend going online to buy your therapeutic grade essential oils, but you could go to like Claire's or like any jewelry store, or you know, and pick up a pendant like this. But you know, online they'll sell things like this with the essential oils made with this in mind, you know, and the felt things, you can find that on there too. So anyway, man, I hope that you got something useful out of this video. I hope that it made sense. And until next time, I hope you continue to free your mind.